Amazing. Hi, I'm Michelle.
I'm Charlotte.
And welcome to
Our World of Wonders.
This is our first outing in 2015.
Yeah.
We're going to look at some abandoned places. You're from Cobourg. You can tell us about this little one.
Well, I don't know a lot about it. I mean, it's been sitting abandoned for as long as I can remember. I do know somebody that knew somebody who lived in it that said it was haunted, but, you know, who knows if that's true or not. But I don't know how old it is. I mean, it looks like it might be maybe at least 100 years old, I
Well, it's
think.
like old wooden slatting, I think, or is that slatting? I'm not sure what you call it. It's like siding, but the old kind.
Yeah, but it looks like it's got like shingle, what do you call that green stuff, like shingle siding on it or something.
Yeah, well, you'll see it in a minute, because we will give it a little look-see. It is in a sort of a semi-active area, so we don't know if we can even get into it yet, so we'll turn it back on.
I kind of doubt we can get into the building. It'll probably be padlocked shut.
And it's old enough.
At least you can walk around it. And
I don't think it would be safe to walk in.
No, probably not.
But we'll see if we find anything. I've got a big bag of equipment, and we've got our cameras all ready to go, so we'll be back in a few minutes. Here we go. We're still, as you can see, it's pretty overgrown.
Yeah, so you gotta watch your step.
Well, this is, we're assuming the front door is in through those trees. So we'll come back in a second. Closer look at what we're assuming may have been the front stoop. Everything's boarded up from this side fairly well.
Every time I use this camera, I forget how to put the flash on.
We found there's doors off in the back, but we don't dare walk in.
Yeah, it's
so, I'm gonna walk in front of you for a sec.
I just take two at a time, just in case something does appear, and then.
So I'm just gonna try and zoom in through the door. Where's my zoomer? Now, if you look just past the doorway, it's on such an angle. It's going like down into a horrible slant. There's no way we're gonna try walking in there.
Yeah, we could probably go right through into the basement, and that would be...
And there is a definite rotted, moldy, skanky kind of a smell. I think we'll probably walk around a bit more to see, but we're not really picking up on anything, which is very weird.
Well, it feels a little bit creepy. To me, that room feels kind of...
And you can't really see down into the root cellar, but that's...
Does that go in? Oh, I guess it doesn't... No.
There we are. So we've come around that little shed, and you can see the windows are actually just covered in chicken wire. There's nothing... Oh, I don't like walking in here because it's very mushy and the ground is uneven. So we'll see how close we can get to this little shed. I'll see if I can zoom in. Not really seeing anything, but it is open enough. There's probably raccoons in there. And we'll turn around slowly. And there's the back of the house where we just came from a moment ago. There, as Charlotte moved closer to get a picture of through this window, she got a really weird feeling and stopped dead in her tracks. I've taken a couple of pictures. I thought I might see something blue on the screen, but it's too hard to tell. So we're going to see if we can't get a couple of more pictures. But like I say, there could be raccoons or something in here that we're just not aware of.
That could have been I just was maybe hearing an animal or something. Yeah, because I mean, if you look at, like, I've took a whole bunch of them, and they're in every one.
You can see these little
purpley light. I thought maybe at first it was insects,
although,
but
this one down here, there's nothing down low that could be.
It's there again.
So this is.
I think it's reflecting off something. There must be something like shiny in there.
Now, some of those little, you can see little bits of light when I do that, but over here where you were aimed, I'm not not seeing. There is graffiti in this building, which might be, but there's nothing in the area that I'm thinking. You got that blue light that was down low.
It was square, but though, like, I mean, that's the weird thing about it. It was square. So
I'll take a couple more photographs too and see if I can't pick up on where that blue is. So that may or may not be an anomaly. Oops.
You have to kind of get down in your chair.
So you were the brave one until you saw the floor.
Well, yeah, I mean, there was an open door at the back. I thought, oh, wow, we can get inside. But yeah, the floor is like on an angle.
When you see through the little room into that, well, I assume would be like a living room, you can see the floor is on an angle like that.
Yeah, you'd probably go right through into the basement.
Oh, yeah.
So
I know I would. I mean,
well, I probably would too. I mean, it wouldn't take much if it's rotten.
Although the house wasn't where we took all our pictures.
No, it wasn't. It was a little shed.
Well,
a little like a garage or
yeah.
shed or something.
Has like
a workshop or
maybe a workshop.
Something like that, yeah.
It looks like we both caught at least one orb. At one point it almost looked like there was a blue mist by the window, but since it's so hard to tell on like the little tiny view screen.
Well, yeah, we have to.
And interesting to note that when I stuck my hand through the wire and towards the back of the barn and took a picture and I'm like, oh, I think I got something. And then Charlotte was aimed sort of straight through and she got something.
Well,
so in my second photograph, like first orb, no orb, she's got orb, no orb.
Yeah.
So
it traveled from point A to point B, yeah.
Same color, same size, but we'll be able to see on the computer much better whether it matches. But definitely something not good in the house.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like much from the outside, but I think if you could get inside somehow, it would be a different story.
And very strong scented, not like it could be a dead mouse, it could be raccoon feces,
something stinky in there. I mean,
definitely,
there's probably something living in there, like animals.
Oh,
I mean, there's got to be.
Yeah. There's
if it's
definitely,
wide open, something's going to be living in there.
Even in the little barn thing, there's a crack in the wall, and the grass is all pushed in and laid flat, like something goes in and out every single night. And there are trails sort of through the grass, and there's a lot of graffiti sprayed, and one is, I took pictures of it that says 2015. So there's obviously teenagers going in there too.
And it's funny, there's no trespassing. It's like, it's just,
no.
Maybe they're hoping somebody will burn it down so they don't have to take responsibility for it. But I don't know, but you know, obviously.
No one that I've talked to knows much about the property.
Yeah.
It's been like that for
as long as I can remember.
Long
it didn't used to be this grown up. Like you used to be able to see, like right straight through.
Like I'll take a picture right out of the car.
All these trees and stuff have all grown up around it, which is so natural.
There we are.
Sumacs and stuff.
So, right, you can't really see the house. Like you know it's there. It's just a few feet away. There you can sort of see the window through the trees. But we did the most important thing when you're doing any type of investigation like this, tick check.
Yeah.
We've got our pants tucked in our socks. We've got, and we're sort of, we think we're okay. This time of year is bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, it might not be,
grass.
I think it's more worse in the hot summer. Like you say, because it's cool and we've had rain, it might not be as bad. I don't really know.
Although it was in the upper 20s a couple of days ago.
It was, yeah. Better to be safe than sorry when it comes to ticks, so
we'll be off to our next location that we're hoping will, if we have as much luck in the other place, it's much more secluded, and if we could find a door open. Ooh.
Well, yeah.
But this is one of those things where you could have all the steel toe boots and safety equipment you want. That floor is not going to support anybody.
No, you don't want to risk it.
No.
So it would be great, but
so thanks for watching, and we'd like to know what makes you say,
wow.